got about
1. Oh, love the Lord, all ye his saints, for the Lord preserveth the faithful, and plentiful rewardeth the proud doer. I read Psalms 31 and the 23rd verse. May the reading of the words be a blessing to our souls and the education to Jesus Christ. Another one.
Thank you, Uncle James.
You're welcome.
And that scripture was picked because that is what Grandma is. She's love. She is not only love for her family, but she's love for God and well, most of all for God, but she also has love for all people. And I thought that would be a good springboard to begin the celebration for her. Her life has been dedicated to God and to helping other people. And she's just so full of life and full of giving. She's always willing to help other people with whatever they need. Always willing to pray for them. Aren't you, Grandma? Grandma has a prayer list. In her home, she has a prayer list up on the wall. And every time I go over there, I look and see how many people she's praying for, that particular week. But she's full of love. This is a lovely person. She has a lovely disposition. And we're so thankful that she's here and that we can celebrate her today. And if I could just give a little story about a favorite memory of mine, of my grandmother. When my mother was expecting my youngest brother, who's right there, the camera, he was 2 weeks late. And we won't talk about now how timely he is. That's a story for another time. But my grandmother came to help my mother out with me and my older brother. And she used to sing songs. And she would accompany her singing with her tambourine. And I used to love to hear her sing. And she would sing all day long, every day. And I used to love to hear it. And I think that's where my love of singing comes from and where my love of music comes from as well. Because she would sing these songs. And my favorite song actually is, I don't know if this is the title or not, but it's If You Love the Lord, If You Know the Lord. Is it Holding Your Hand, Grandma?
That's
right, that's it. What you got to worry about. And that's a song that I actually remember her singing when she was here. That was back in 1969. And I remember that song to this day. And when I had children, especially my daughter, who was my firstborn, I sang that song to her. And it comforted me and it comforted her as well. And we used to sit and rock, and I would sing that song to her. So thank you, Grandma, for that. Okay, at this time, we're going to have a musical selection by, and then this is a typo on the program. It should be Dyrus Buffington. It's going to say. Did I get that right? All right. Okay. Sister Buffington? I'm sorry. Was that correct? Yes. Okay. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Being here today, this is
very, very unexpected. I normally don't sing solo. I usually sing with other people. So pray for me. Bear with me. When I look back to where I used to be, I was held by the chains of slavery. Don't you know Satan had me bound, almost level to the ground. He had my soul all captured in sin. Oh, but Jesus came and he rescued me.
Sister Buckner. That's great, thank you. At this time, I'd like to read some birthday cards that Grandma received. One is, it says, Happy 90th birthday. Not many people can say they've done as much in life as you. A few have had experiences like your own. So take pride in today and in all that you've achieved. May you enjoy remembering the special times you've known. And this is from Kathleen Ward Peterson, Joyce Ward Dix, Evan Ward, and Elizabeth Thomas. It says, we can't attend, but we are with you in spirit and send all of our love. It says, God bless you on your birthday. It says, dear mother, no matter what the years may bring in God's eternal plan, each moment has its beauty with his spirit shining through. So as you look to him each day with thankfulness and love, may you feel his presence and his care in everything you do. Have a wonderful birthday. Love, Christine and Wallace. Another one here, our birthday wishes for someone special. We're sending our warmest wishes and we're adding this special thought too. The world is much nicer for people like us because of nice people like you. Have a wonderful birthday, cousin Nancy, Neil, and Larry. We have one more. It says, happy birthday. Hope it's just as special as you are. And it says, dear Mrs. Ward, we are both wishing you a wonderful, joyous, and healthy birthday with all of your loved ones near this year. Take time and savor every precious moment of the good times. Thank you so much for thinking of us with your get well message during the time Fritz was so bad from his accident. Thank God he is better now and only has a few problems yet to overcome. I have been selling hay recently and during preparations for upcoming Colonial Dames meeting. I am president now for the Thomas Miller chapter in Athens. Soon I must get busy taking down Christmas decorations. Many greetings to your family. This is from Fritz and Kennedy and Jordan. And that speaks to Mother Ward and her caring nature, making sure that she sends greetings to people who are ailing, not only just ailing, but those who are in good health as well. Now, at this time, we're going to give felicitations, well wishes. We're going to start with Grandma's children. She has 6 that are here. Unfortunately, one passed for the year 2002. And at this time, let's just give a moment of silence for Calvin Ward.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Happy birthday, Mother. Happy 90th birthday, Mother. When I got the message that we were going to celebrate my mother's 90th birthday, and that each and every child was to stand up and say something, I started saying to myself, what am I going to say? What can I say? And then I said, well, I'd like to do a reflection. To be able to tell some of the things that I know that has happened over the years. And then I thought to myself, 90 years of reflection. It's an awfully long time. You know, that's 32,850 opportunities to have a bad day. But I think it was 32,850 opportunities also to have a nice day. So, since
I was taking the time today trying to figure out what I was going to say when I got up here last minute. But I thought maybe I would sit down and talk to my mother a little bit and see what she has to say. And maybe it would help add to my speech here. And as I talked to her and she shared with me all the transitions she has gone through in her life, some of the sorrow she's had in her life, some of the good times she's had in her life, and how she handled her family, and shared with me her commitment to God. I said to myself, I'm really proud to be your son. And right then, I reached over and picked up a book that was on a shelf, and I looked down and I saw this poem, the poem I've been looking for a week. So I'm going to take this opportunity to read it to you, and it comes from my heart. Mother, I am proud to be your child. I often think of your courage and your determination, the way you can give so much love to others around you. It touches me deeply and gives me the ambition to do the same. You offer comfort and concern and care about all who you meet, and bring smiles to the eyes that once held tears. You bring hope to hearts that held no promise. I am proud to be your child. I love you. Praise the Lord.
We started with the oldest and went straight down the line to the youngest. I'm going to jump back to the second oldest, Beatrice Bradford.
Well, as she just told you, that I am the oldest daughter among the boys. Now, I know what a lot of you out there if my mother's name, thinking I'm old. But I'm here to straighten you out. My mother gave birth to me when she was 60 years old. I am just 30. Don't get anything wrong. But what I'm going to do is read a poem. And the name of it is Because I'm Everything I Am Because of You. And it was adopted from Because You Love Me by D1. Mom, for all the time you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, Mom. Mom, you were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. I want you to know that I do appreciate all that you have done. Mom, you gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand and I could touch the sky. I lost my faith and you gave it back. Mom, I'm everything I am because of you. Happy birthday. Hi. Hi. I'm not going to get into the age thing. She didn't leave me any room. I have a poem here that I'd like to read for Mother. And I chose this one because there are so many words in here that apply to her, and of course my relationship to her. And the title is I Don't Know What I'd Do Without You. I'm an emotional person. I just may cry before this thing's over. It's all right, Mama. Every time I see you, you smile your sweetest smile and offer your kindest words. You encourage me, inspire me, and remind me that you love me and are always available. Whether I'm at my lowest point or filled with joy and cheer, you are always behind me, absolutely. Every time I see you, I am reminded of the reason I love you from the depths of my heart. Without you, my spirit wouldn't know the meaning of hope. Without you, where would I be? Where would I go for comfort and support? What would I do if I needed your smile to show me that I am loved? What would I do if I were feeling inspired and needed to hear your words of faith? Or if I lost hope and needed to see your face for a renewed sense of optimism and trust? Without you, what would I do when I wanted to share my happiest moments with someone who truly understands and accepts my deepest emotions? What would I do if I needed someone who really loves me, cares about my future, and understands my past? What would I do if I didn't have you? Without your healing touch, your warmth and comfort, and the sensitive way you have of knowing just what I need at the moment. Your wondrous, amazing love has always been life's greatest gift to me. Thank you, Mom. Happy 90th birthday.
First, giving honor to God and everyone here this afternoon. We're proud that you've come to share with us our mother's 90th birthday. It was on Friday, on January 24th, 1913, at 11 o'clock, that a special baby girl was born to Mary and Joseph Barnett. Her name was Nancy Ann Odessa Barnett. She was the fifth child in the family, 10 children. There were 5 girls and 5 boys. As a child, she grew up in Maxie, Georgia, and by the age of 16, she met a special man whose name was Dan Ward. A few years later, they married. At the age, she was 19 at the time, and to this union, they were 8 children. Now, I don't remember those early years, but I do remember her at age 40, and I know that she was special to them because she was special to us at that time. When she was in her 40s, I remember a very stylish woman who wore fancy suits, high heel slippers, taped around, and wore lots of makeup. And her hair was, she was an elegant lady. And when she went to church, she had her big flowing gowns with the feathers sticking out. And we were right behind her. We were her little girls. We were so happy we got our mother was so pretty. She was so dressed up. My memories of my mother, past and present, are very pleasant ones. She spent her young life raising the kids. She was home in the mornings when we left for school. She was home in the afternoons when we returned from school. Dinner ready. I don't think I ever came home as a latchkey kid. I don't know what that means. I remember your mother baking those cookies, those sugar cookies. I remember those famous potato pies. And those biscuits to die for. Homemade, of course. We always had oatmeal for breakfast and hot homemade biscuits. And Dee reminded me that we also had hot cocoa. We had to have that cocoa. You go out the door. You have to sit there. And of course, she taught us to have good manners at the table. Even in the morning when you were getting ready for school, you had to sit up straight. Eat, don't put your elbows on the table. You had to use your good manners. You always had to say please and thank you. She trained us well. In church, we were to sit, but our legs had to be Boston for us. Because that was only proper for the ladies. We had to do our homework when we came home from school because that was very important. Education is extremely important. And if we didn't do what we needed to do, or if we did do, we knew that Mother would ride the bus to school with us and sit in the back of the bus. So cool. We did what we needed to do. Mother, I did my homework and getting the grades. Mother was a great speller. I always thought, oh, that speller, you know how to spell everything. She was a wonderful reader, and she encouraged all of us to read and enjoy learning. She also instilled in us the capacity to be honest and sharing and always stand for your word. When you say something, you must always follow through on it. So that's a virtue that she valued and that she instilled in us. All those things she was doing and training us to do, she still found time to sew and make her clothing. She made everything for us. I remember that little candy you made for me when I think it was tutu that you made for me when I was in a little play at school. And then there was a time I was a clown and you made a little clown costume for me.